Sun is hitting my face, I'm unfazed, I need this. Calling out my name, say meet me, see these waves. Now I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Regaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. My remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Gaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. I would try to hold on, treading water in this big storm now. Try to swim away, crash just like a tidal wave. I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Regaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. My remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Gaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me.
Good morning, y'all. It's not morning. It's 3 o'clock California time, 6 o'clock East Coast time. But welcome back to my channel. We are back with another vlog. As you can see, we're here in LA in Santa Monica. Yeah, I've been traveling all day. First of all, get into the sit. This is new Honor Active. Fire. I got so many compliments, like a full pink fit. Cameron hates to see me coming. The hat, this is not Honor Active. This is Lululemon. I'm not supposed to be wearing it, but it's old anyways. I don't think it's for sale, but get into it. But yeah, y'all know I was just in LA like 2 weeks ago, and then I booked a huge modeling job with Lane Bryant. So I'm here for 3 days. Apparently we're gonna be shooting on the beach and all over. Like, I'm so excited. This is like the biggest modeling job I've ever booked, like by a lot. So I'm so excited. And there are some really like huge models here. Like, I'm shooting with Leslie Sedora. If y'all don't know who that is, she's a huge like curve model. She's in a lot of work. And someone I've always like admired. She's up there with like Tabria Majors, if you know who that is. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Am I a big dog now? Ah! I feel very spoiled. They flew me out here, put me in this really nice hotel, and it's like a beautiful location. Like, the beach is right here, which I love. I didn't know that. I wish I bought it. I mean, I'm not gonna have time anyways, because we're shooting. I have a call time of 6:30 a.m. That's early. That's very early. I think we're shooting all day, so by the time I'm done, I'm just gonna want to have a lay. But yeah, we're here. I'm dead tired. I'm starving. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat because I do have a fitting here in like 45 minutes. Yeah, the fitting is like an hour and a half, but I have to eat. I haven't eaten since this morning. I ate in the Philly airport. So yeah, I flew direct from Philly to LA. It's a 6-hour flight. It's such a long flight. Like, I remember when I flew to the UK to London, that was an 8-hour flight. So only 2 more hours to get you like across the world. Like, LA, it's such a long flight, but I slept like a baby most of the time. And I got into a book. I'm reading a book called Local Woman Missing. And I'm toward the end. I'm like 80, like almost 90% done. And I'm like, where is this going? Like, the tea is piping. I'm into it. So yeah, my eyes were glued to that book. I was reading it in the Uber and everything. Because I'm just curious how it's gonna end. But I'll probably finish it up tonight. Okay, I need to stop yapping because I actually really do need to go and grab something to eat before my fitting because I'm gonna wither away. And yeah, welcome to LA. It's gonna be a fun vlog. I'm so excited, so grateful. This feeling just never gets old. Like, everything, like flying to LA, seeing the mountains, being here, everything is covered. Y'all know I love modeling. It's like, of course it's work, but it's work that I just love. Like, I'm just so grateful. Oh yes, and I have to freaking install my wig. Yeah, we have a lot to do. So I'm gonna eat, go to the fitting. I do have to come back. I'm gonna install my wig, put my press-on nails on. I don't know what's been going on with my nails, y'all. So y'all know I've been wearing press-ons for maybe like 3 or 4 years. Like, I love it. but for some reason, the past like couple weeks, like my nails have like fallen. Y'all can't even see that. They are like become so weak and brittle and jagged. And I'm just like, that's usually not the case. Usually when I take off my press-ons, they're nice and strong. So I don't know what I did wrong, but this looks crazy. So I have to put my press-ons on. And I just said I can't yap, and I just started yapping. Okay, we have to go. All right, y'all, I am back from my fitting. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off looking for something to eat. Like, I didn't necessarily have time to explore. So we're actually like right on the Santa Monica Pier, which is so cool. I didn't even see this. It's like lit up with the Ferris wheel and everything over there. I've been to the pier once. This is such a cute little location. But anyways, I was like, I don't have time to go explore or look for something. So I was going to eat at the hotel, but the menu, it just wasn't giving what I wanted at all. I was like, I just need something quick. So I like walked over to California Pizza and just got me a pizza really quick. It was like, we can make it in like 8 minutes. I was like, okay, let's go. When I tell you I finished just in time, I finished at like 3:59 and I scurried back over to the hotel. And I think I walked into the fitting at like 4:05, but they weren't ready for me anyway. So that was perfect. What time is it? But yeah, the fitting was really good. Basically a fitting, they just have you try on all of the outfits, and then if the outfit needs to be tailored, there's a tailor and they basically tailor it so that it fits perfectly for the shoot. So I was down there for like an hour and change. And yeah, tried on a bunch of outfits over the course of 2 days. I'm going to be shooting with them. I'm really excited. It's a lot of locations. We're shooting on the beach. We're shooting in a house. Like, it's going to be fun, hopefully. They seem really nice. This is my first time shooting with Lane Bryant at all. I don't remember if I vlogged, but I did go on a fitting for them maybe like 2 months ago. And I never heard anything. And I'm just like, these fittings are killing me. Like, because I live all the way in Jersey, so I got to travel basically 2+ hours to New York, do a 10-minute fitting, and then come all the way back home. So at least that paid off. Like, they wound up hiring me for a really good job. So that's nice. But what I need to do right now, oh, and they gave me a little welcome bag. Like, how sweet. I don't even really look. Guys, electrolytes. Perfect, because I didn't pack enough. And I definitely need to hydrate because my body is cramping. They were putting shoes on me and my toes were like cramping in my feet, which basically means I'm dehydrated. I didn't hydrate well enough before going up in the air. I got some water, some snacks. Perfect. This is perfect. But what I need to do, I'm so annoyed with myself. I forgot my charger. I get so mad at myself when I forget things. Cause like, now I gotta go spend money on a charger. Maybe I can find a cheap one. I don't know. I don't really trust the cheap ones because I feel like the phone be getting all hot. I'm just so annoyed with myself that I need to go spend money because I forgot a charger. I don't know why I didn't pack it the night before. But see, every time I always forget one thing. It's usually always my pillow, but I remembered my pillow this time and I forgot the charger. But I do need to get a charger. I need to get scissors because I'm going to install my wig. This time I'm going to use a wig cap. Y'all saw it on my last vlog. I just put it directly on my skin. I don't want to do that again because it was a lot to get that off of my skin when I got home. Like, a lot. So I'm going to try to avoid that. I think what I'm going to do tonight is install the wig cap and then install the actual wig tomorrow because I do want it to be fresh. And I don't know if I'm going to like sweat in my sleep or anything. But we'll see, because the call time is early, which means I need to be up at like 5 something, which sounds bad, but it's really not because they're 3 hours ahead of me. So it's really like, it's like 8 o'clock my time. Like, that's not that serious. But I do need to get a move on so I can go to bed early. So I'm going to go on a walk. There's like a CVS or whatever. I'm going to find somewhere where I can get a charger. So, yeah. So, okay. It is 5:36. Y'all think I can make magic happen? I can't see. Lord. know if I'm doing this right, yo. Let me pull up TikTok. Let's see. I'm telling you, TikTok, I don't know what my life was before it. Because I learned how to do. Oh, first of all, good morning. I'm so rude. All right, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I cannot yap because I have to be out in like 40 minutes. So watch me work. Y'all, I just got out of hair and makeup. Very natural beat. I was like 5 minutes late. This wig, I'm about done. It took me 30 minutes to get the wig cap on, and as you can see, I just ripped it off because I was like, it just wasn't working. It's so frustrating. I wasted all that time. So, but this is really pretty makeup. And then one of my press-ons popped off. But we're about to go. I'm gonna grab a coffee and then we're headed to set. Look how beautiful this tree is. Cool.
Isn't this gorge?
Yeah.
I was telling you. You didn't believe.
Guys, I need a rich husband. Where is he? Oh my god. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm back in my room. We actually wrapped up. Well, I can't even say we wrapped up early. Call time was at 6:15 and it's now 3:40. So I was the first model to leave and wrap up. But I'm happy about it. It was a very lovely shoot. It was honestly only a couple of looks. They had us do a lot of videos, basically a campaign. So I'm excited. It's a really big campaign. I don't know. I don't even remember if I got footage of the house. So basically, it's a very common thing in LA for people to rent out their homes for photo shoots. I would imagine they get paid a pretty penny because that's not the first time I've done it, and the houses are gorgeous. Because the houses are just so stunning. Like people use them for photo shoots. Like it's so crazy. But the property was sickening. Sickening. And the day just went by so quick. So, but I'm happy to be back early because I do want to go down and just like venture out to the beach and everything. Yeah, that's actually what I'm about to do. I just came back to the room to drop off some of this stuff. So I'm not carrying it. And then I'm leaving. I'm just gonna go walk on the beach. Nothing crazy. And that's it. Just gonna go take a little gander of Santa Monica. So let's go, girl.
Oh, I'm so insecure. Wanna tell you that I love you and much more, but I just can't find the words now. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but every time I open my mouth and stop by my pride, yeah, I'll be typing, then deleting. You must think I'm so confused. Baby, if you only knew the truth. Need the moment, need the minute, just as bad as I need you, even though I'm way long overdue. So if you don't have the will to wait, then I don't wanna keep you. I've got so many things to say, need to tell you I need you. I don't wanna keep it to myself, but trust me, even in the silence, time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, oh. Guess I blame it on my past. Used to plan the future way too fast. Why repeat it when it hurts so bad?
What y'all doing? Child, I forgot my bonnet. Okay, so why are y'all crooked? Fix yourself. Okay, so anyways, I was basically just out and about in Santa Monica. So I think I just like, first of all, I thought I was walking to the beach. Girl, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I thought I was about to prance right over there. No. So I don't know why from my view it looks close, but when I really got down there, it is like 100 feet down. And then there's a whole highway separating us from the beach. And there's a whole barricade. So I don't know how to get there. So I didn't wind up going down to the beach. It was chilly anyway. So I was like, I'm not really tripping about it. So yeah, I basically just wandered around. I was trying to kill time because I did not want to come back to the room and fall asleep. It is only 7:40. That's way too early to fall asleep. So I'm just chilling right now, scrolling the net. But yeah, this is such, like, I think California is so freaking cool. It's just so cool. Like, there's just so much life out here. I love it. You guys know I talk about this all the time. Like, I narrowed down the places where I would live. The only reason LA was on the list, because I do love it here, but it's so expensive. I would have only came out here to work more as a model, but it kind of slowed down here and picked up for me in New York. So I don't know. And also, like, I have no community here. Like, not a single friend, family member, nothing. Like, Texas was on the list because I visited Houston so many times and loved it. I have a couple of friends there, but no family. And then, like, I was thinking about moving to Florida. You guys know my entire family lives in Florida. I was thinking Miami, but if I did that, I would basically have to give up modeling. So this is why I always talk about moving, but I don't actually do it because I cannot make up my mind. So I'm just chilling at home in Jersey, but it's nice, but when I tell you you have to make so much money to live here comfortably, like I can't even imagine how much. I, I think I joked with you guys earlier and was like, I need a rich husband. That is the only way I would move out here. Because I would love to live in one of these houses. But if you think I'm going to pay for that house with my dollars, not happening. But it's just so lovely to be. Like the energy, the beat. Like, I freaking love it here. But anyways, yeah, I just wandered around town. Honestly, I was so basic. I went to California Pizza again to get food. Because that's just what I was craving. I wandered around to see if I can find another spot, but they were mostly kind of like, I don't want to say upscale, but they were a little bit more, not a place I would sit in my bodysuit and sweater, if that makes sense. So, and also like the room service, if I eat here, it's on the room, you know? So yeah, I basically wandered around. I went into Sephora. I went to Barnes and Noble to see if I can find me another book. Oh, update. I finished Local Woman Missing. It was an engaging read, but holy plot convenience. If you don't know what plot convenience is, that just means a whole lot of things conveniently line up for the story to make sense. And I just thought it was a little ridiculous and unrealistic in the end. Like, like I wasn't buying it at all. Like, come on. But I mean, it was an easy read. That's what I will say. So I need to connect my Kindle to Wi-Fi so I can get another book. I do have a book by Kennedy Ryan called Real. Maybe I'll need to finally read that one. I can't believe it's November. I've only read like 7 books this year versus like 30 something last year. I'm kind of disappointed with that. This year, I'm literally disgusted at how fast this year has flown by. Because I was like, wow, what have I been doing all year? The reason I picked up reading is because I wanted to scroll less on social media, and this year I just fell back into scrolling all the freaking time. So I don't love that, but I love getting lost in a book again. Like, it's so nice. So yeah, my rating for that book is low. I feel like a lot of thriller books are easy to follow. Was that a thriller or a mystery? Whatever. It's all the same bucket to me. A lot of them are always easy to follow, but like, how is it going to come together in the end? And it was just, for me, it was just too much plot convenience. Like, if you read that book, you know what I'm talking about. So you won't tell me, just so unrealistic. But, and yeah, I went to Barnes and Noble. I can't bring myself to buy physical books anymore because I have a Kindle. So my Kindle is almost a year old. People always ask me if it's worth it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I never thought I would get one, but I don't know. The physical books just started taking up too much space in my home, too much clutter. And also, I feel like majority of the books that I read were just average. Like, I would give it a 2, 3 rating. I would rather just have the 5-star books that I want to collect in my home, if that makes sense. So if I read a book and I think it's incredible, I might just buy it and put it on my shelf, you know? But if it's like mediocre, like for example, if I bought Local Woman Missing, a physical book, I'm like, I don't care to have this on my shelf, you know? But I love the Kindle. I literally have no complaints. I thought about this year getting the Color Soft, but I just saw it was $250. I ain't got it. I don't remember what I paid for mine last year, but it was less than $100. That's what I do know. Maybe it'll go on sale for Black Friday. But I'm just laying here trying to kill time and not fall asleep. Because if I fall asleep any sooner than like 10 o'clock, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. The call time is a little bit later tomorrow. It's at 6:45. And this time we're driving out to Malibu. So new location. I wish I got content today at that location. Because like, yes. Absolutely yes. But yeah, it's 6:45. I'm leaving this wig on. The call time's at 6:45 a.m. and I don't have to like get up and install this wig because I was going through it this morning. I don't know what I did for. I was literally watching tutorials on the wig cap and it just wasn't coming out like the tutorials. I literally snatched it off my head. Like, what? I don't know what I did wrong, y'all, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm sitting here. I don't know if you can tell, I was literally crying a little bit because, y'all, I got a paid partnership on Instagram with Chevy. Chevrolet, the car company. I've never gotten a car company sponsorship before, but this, they asked me for a concept, and it totally just dawned on me that my very first car was a Chevy Malibu, a 1999 Chevy Malibu. I saved up my money. I bought it off Craigslist for $900. And that's what I drove my senior year of college because I had to get a car. I had to do an internship. And when I tell you that thing got me to where I needed to go, that was my car. It had no radio. The radio was just a gaping hole. I don't even think it had heat. Like that car. But it's just like such a full circle moment. And I just got so emotional about it. I was like, wow. Like literally my very first car ever was a Chevy, and now I'm literally doing this huge partnership on Instagram with Chevy. Like, oh, God keeps blessing me. God, he simply doesn't take his hand off of me, and I just keep getting blessed. Like that is such an enormous blessing and such a full circle moment that I literally just got overwhelmed with gratitude. Like that, it just made me so emotional. So I hope the video comes out as I'm envisioning it. It's scary. Like if college me saw me now, she would be like, like what? I would, yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I'm not doing anything else tonight. I might order something light for room service. Let me tell y'all. So last night my stomach was being a little strange. I feel like I needed something hot, so I ordered a chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup came, and I was like, actually no. I was like, I should get something else with it, so I got a crab cake. They brought that up here. It came to $75. I said, now wait a minute now. That's not adding up. So I looked at the receipt. The food itself was $50, which I think is still extreme for a chicken noodle soup. The chicken noodle soup was $20. Anyway, and I got a single crab cake. I was like, I mean, okay. Like, I'm not paying for it. It's on Lane Bryant, but like, well, they still gave us limits. So I looked at the receipt. I was like, where is this extra 25? Because the food was $50. I was like, where's the extra $25? They charged a service fee. No, they charge a delivery fee, a 20% service fee, some other fees. It's basically $25 worth of fees. I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the night. And I will see you beautiful people in the morning.
I'm worried I might become too independent. Give me 3 truths and then I'll show you where the lies. I always fight it. Guilty until I prove your innocence. This just comes with experience. Wanna give love away, but this armor keeps me safe. Give or take, back and forth, push and pull. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Cause daddy told me not to trust no one. Daddy told me not to trust no one. Hey, all I ever wanted was to trust someone. All I wanted was to trust someone. Hey, can I trust you? Ran out of one more chances, you came at the wrong time. Or maybe it's perfect. I know the red flags now, I know the place. As I should this late in the game. Where were you, 2 a.m. Thursday night out with your friends? Looking for signs in a bit of a doubt. Okay, your story checks out this time. But daddy told me not to trust no one. Daddy told me not to trust no one. Hey, all I ever wanted was to trust someone. All I wanted was to trust someone. Hey, can I trust you? Can I trust you?
But anyways, As you can see, I'm back at the hotel. I'm beat. B-E-A-T. I literally haven't even taken my makeup off yet. It is 9 o'clock and I ordered some room service. This enormous burger with fries and a Diet Coke. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So yeah, it was a long day. I had a 6:45 a.m. call time. We wrapped at like, I want to say like maybe 4:45, 5, but it took us like an hour and a half to get back to Santa Monica from Malibu. There was like traffic. Y'all, my entire body hurts. Back, leg, foot, I'm limping. So I don't know if I even really got proper footage of how enormous that property was. Like it was the weirdest. Like, so it's a common thing in LA for people to rent out their properties for photo shoots, but this was like, I don't know, it was just so much land. Unfortunately, like I couldn't show you guys the clothes or anything, and this was my first time working with them, so I wanted to make sure I just kept it professional. So I couldn't yeah, maybe I didn't show you guys. I don't even remember what I did, honestly, but there was so many stairs to the point where like by the time I got to the top I was gasping, and there were multiple sets of stairs, and I'm not talking 10, 12 steps. Y'all saw all them steps. There were several of those throughout the property, and just like the gravel and everything, I almost busted my butt so many times. So I think that's why my body hurts. I can't really think of anything else, which is so weird because, like, I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I can't tell y'all the last time I saw a Stairmaster. So maybe that was the problem. Because I was winded and my whole body just like hurts. And also it was, I don't want to say it was hiking, but like it was very hilly. I was walking up steps, walking up hills, and just like, y'all, I'm hurting. I feel bad because like I have a free night. I really wanted to like venture down to Santa Monica, the pier, or whatever it's called down there with the Ferris wheel and stuff. But like, I'm hurting. I literally have a limp. My calf hurts. Everything hurts. So I was gonna wander, but I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna relax. Like, order some room service, and I'm gonna just relax. Time has already passed by. I mean, I guess it hasn't been that long because we pulled up, I think, at like 6:30. I've ordered room service every night. It's good. They're fast. Like, literally, I ordered this and it came up at 15, 20 minutes. But yeah, the photo shoot was really good. Honestly, both days. This is my first time working with Lane Bryant. Hopefully it's not the last and I can continue to work with them because it was so good. They're so professional. I literally don't have any bad things to say. A lot of what we shot was for the springtime, so unfortunately this won't even be out until a long time from now, probably like February, March maybe. But I'm excited to see it. This was my first like big campaign shoot, and we did a lot. I'm excited to see the images. And like I said, I shot with Leslie Shadora. We actually did a couple shots together, which is just so mind-blowing to me. So that was like a really cool full circle moment. Like, amazing. So yeah, hopefully this is not my last time shooting with them. So I had an amazing time. The shoot was really nice. Everyone was professional. Like, I have nothing bad to say. They put us in the nicest hotel. But my flight actually doesn't leave until noon, which is nice. I get to sleep in and relax a little bit. Because I'm honestly about to eat, lay down. Well, I'm going to eat, shower, take my makeup off, and I'm about to be knocked out until the morning. I was supposed to take a picture before I started chowing down. Chow. Good morning. Finally back home. Flight was great. LAX, you're on my list. I don't know what was going on with that airport, but I was in the funkiest terminal. and whatever, it doesn't matter. I had to walk like 1,000,000 miles in a day just to get to where I need to go. But the flight was fine. I literally slept the whole time. One thing about me, it's not a problem for me to sleep. It's not a problem for me to sleep on a flight at all. I don't know if you guys saw the little pillow I always have, but that is a game changer for me. If I don't have that, I just can't sleep. Like I literally just like wedge it and I'm just. But I just got home to a ton of packages. I want to open and see what we have. I think I got one from Apple. Because y'all know a couple of vlogs ago, I went to that Apple event and usually they, like every year they give us the phone. But this year I didn't get one. I was like, hey, that's fine. Like, you know, times it's hard. Okay, maybe they ain't got it no more. Though I didn't get any gifting at all. But then come to find out, I connected with a couple of people that went to the event. Shout out to me for networking. And I saw that they all got phones. I said, now wait a minute. Where are my things? Do I need to go collect? Where's my phone? And sure enough, I like got in contact with some of my contacts and they were like, yeah, someone should have reached out to send you your things. But anyways, let's see what we got. Christmas cups. How cute. Hi. So I've always seen Amika in like Sephora and stuff. But no shade. There's no shade. But I felt like they had curly hair products, but I never saw like my texture. Like, you know, black girls with like 3A, 3C, 4A, 4C, you know, our textures. I rarely ever see them in their marketing material. So I did not think that these hair care products were for me. But they sent me products, I want to say a couple months ago, and I had the best afro I ever had. Like people were complimenting me. So their stuff actually works really well. Oh, we're coming to Ulta. Fun. That's cute. So I know that they were exclusively in Sephora, so I guess they're coming to Ulta now. I personally, oh my God. So I've always been a Sephora Rouge member. And I guess I was gracefully, what's the word, downgraded. Because I went to the Sephora sale thinking I was getting 20% off. And they were like, no, ma'am. You didn't spend enough money. You're no longer Rouge. I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, I don't really shop at Sephora like that, I guess, anymore. I spend most of my money at Ulta because I feel like Ulta has better coupons. Like they literally have 20% off. Like I'm always getting coupons for that. So I just spend most of my money there. Hi, thank you, Amika. So the curl products that I was just like raving about, they're in a blue bottle. I think they're called Curl Corpse or something, and the products are fire. 10 out of 10. So thank you, Amika. This is from Salt & Stone. I've seen them in Sephora as well. So some deodorant, hand cream, and body wash. I've never actually tried this brand, but pretty packaging. And then lastly, I think this is Apple. I actually had to be here to sign for this. They tried to deliver it yesterday, but I wasn't here. There it is. Hi. Hi. Lucky me. That's the new iPhone, I think 17 the number is. Yeah, this is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I've been rocking with the Pro because I feel like the last time I had a Pro Max, it was just humongous and it never fit in anything. And then I think Apple gave me the Pro and I was like, I actually like this better. Like it's smaller for sure, but I just liked, I don't know. This time they did ask me what I wanted and I opted for the Pro because it felt smaller than the previous ones. The last one felt like an iPad. That just felt too big for me. So I've been liking the Pro. I like how small it is. I don't know, should I have gotten the Pro? We'll test it out. But they sent me the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I think this is a terabyte. Yeah. I got the color silver. I definitely love this color so freaking much. But unfortunately they didn't have it this year. This year it was the silver, the orange, and then navy. I didn't get I don't know, the orange was pretty, but as much as I used the phone for like selfies and stuff, I felt like it would clash. So I got the silver. They sent me the crossbody strap, their little wallet that goes on the back, and a case. So thank you, Apple. I'm so glad I networked and like clocked the fact that everyone else got product except for me. Like not me being left off the list. But yeah, I need to go and do. I went to Dunkin' this morning. I don't know why I keep doing this. Because it's actually not. I don't know what. That can't be what I asked for. I just got an iced latte with oat milk and just 2 pumps of cookie butter. I'm tasting cinnamon. When I was on the trip, I got a random email from Walt Disney World. I think that's how do you say it? Disney World in Florida, Orlando. And I guess they have like an annual running event called Run Disney. And they invited me down to Florida to stay at Disney World for a couple of days and asked me if I want to run. I can't tell you the last time I ran, if I'm being dead serious. I'm not even sure I've run this year. But it is 2 months away. I did accept the invitation because I've actually never been to Disney World or Disneyland, like anything. I've been to Universal when I was a kid, but I've never been to Disney World and I've been wanting to go. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna run the 5K. The options were 5K, 10K, half marathon, or marathon. Y'all know I'm not doing no marathon or no half marathon at that. So I was like, I'll do the shortest one, which is the 5K, which I think is like 3 miles. Let me see. I've done a 5K before. I didn't really train for it. I think it's basically 3 miles. I didn't train for it, and I came in, I think, almost dead last. But I finished. It was so slow, and I thought I was gonna die at the end of it. I remember being out of breath for like 2 days, but I also didn't train for it. I kind of just like did it. But this time I have 2 months. So I have 2 months to get my run on and try to train for this 5K. I mean, I don't think it's not that serious. It's like a fun type of run. Like the Disney characters will be there cheering you on type of thing. It sounds really cute. But either way, I'm gonna do it. I've just never been like a naturally good runner. My lower body is so freaking heavy. Like literally, I think I came in dead last when I did a 5K a couple years ago. But I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna start training for the 5K, y'all. Who knows? Maybe we'll move up to a 10K or a half a marathon. But yeah, that's exciting. That's in January. Yeah, this was an amazing trip. Thank you guys for coming. But I think that's all I got for you today. I'm not doing anything for the rest of the week, and I need to get upstairs and get working. So if you made it this far in the vlog, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.